Hello, welcome to episode 35 of the Islanders podcast. My name is James.
And my name is Daniel.
And my name's Yan. As a tropical island, climate in Taiwan here is actually very great for growing a vast variety of fruits. Also, being a country with advanced agricultural technologies, new and better species keep coming up to the market every year in Taiwan. And today, we're going to share with you those special fruits in Taiwan and why we love about them.
Fruits, wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's almost the season of fruits. It's almost summer, right?
Yeah, summer is coming.
Summer is
Yeah,
coming.
but actually in Taiwan, 4 seasons.
Actually, fruit
We
seasons.
get fruits all 4
Yes.
seasons.
Yeah, yeah.
And so we're very lucky to be here in Taiwan. So we wanted to talk a little bit
kinds.
about fruits today.
Yeah. So is there any fruits you would think about about summer, the summer fruits?
Well, mango.
Mango, okay.
Mango, okay. When I think about summer fruits, I think about lychee.
lychee?
Yeah, lychee.
Yeah,
Very good for summer.
and because when I was little, I actually every year I waited for summer to get
some
lychee because
lychees.
it's only available in summer.
In the summer, summertime. And for me, it's like lingying. It's very another fruit like very similar to the lychee. And
Relative.
also, a relative of a lychee.
Yeah, it's, in Taiwan we also call it longyan.
Longyan,
in Taiwan, in Chinese.
Chinese.
Dragon eye.
Dragon.
Yeah, and dragon eye.
Yes.
I actually like that better than lychee. When I was growing, after I grew up a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
So let's start with
this brief introduction of different kinds of fruits in Taiwan. So the first one we'll talk about is pineapples.
Pineapple?
I hate pineapple.
Why?
I hate it. I really hate it.
Okay, so I hate you.
It's it's sour.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yes.
it's sour and sometimes
most
it's
fruit are
sweet.
sour.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's not a problem I have with it. It's that it bites your tongue.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
It bites your tongue, and I hate that feeling.
Just don't eat too much. That would be okay.
No, it's not about eating too much. Even though if you just eat one piece, you have the kind of
I see your
biting feeling.
Your tongue is
Like-
too sensitive.
Like using pins
Yeah.
to stick through your tongues. But
When I have a chance, I would choose to not eat it. Yeah.
But the
Okay.
fragrance and the sour and sweetness of pineapple, I just I just love pineapple so much. So
Okay.
even if they don't bite my tongue, I love it so much. And the core of pineapples, they're crunchy and okay.
You don't like the core,
Core.
Daniel? You don't like the core of the
core of
pineapple?
pineapple.
Normally, I would dispose the core.
And so you'll call me next time if you want to dispose some core.
Yeah, normally I would
Really?
just
I'll just
dispose
bite.
the whole fruit. So call me.
Okay.
Okay, I can tell the fruit. You can have the core.
Yeah. Okay. So next fruit here is passion fruit.
Oh, passion
You
fruit.
love
Passion fruit. Yeah, I like passion fruit.
So how do you eat passion fruits?
I just cut the top off
Uh-huh.
and I eat it with a little spoon. Just like a pudding cup.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
for me, I would put it into the fridge and make it cool for a few hours, and just like you, I would open its top.
It has this very great, very good natural, packaging.
Packaging, yeah.
So
Packaging.
the only problem I have sometimes is to find a small enough spoon to dig
To
into
get
the
it.
passion fruit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think spoon for pudding is quite suitable.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
I can't find
Find one
spoons
suitable
that
for it.
small. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, I think passion fruit is very cool because every time I eat it, I wince. My
Wince?
my face is
A bit
clenches up
sour.
together.
Yeah, the
So
sour.
Because mostly, sometimes it's very, very sour.
Yeah,
when
yeah,
it's
yeah,
sour,
yeah.
it is very sour.
At the first taste, I would say the first taste, definitely.
So
very
it
sour.
freezes your mouth. up.
Yeah. So you dip anything into passion fruits for when you eat them?
I don't think so. No.
You
Well,
don't dip.
normally I will use passion fruit to make some drink. Maybe passion fruit green tea.
Passion fruit green tea.
Green
yeah.
tea. Like I've known some relatives, they will make passion fruits into like some dressing for
Salad
salad.
dressing, yeah, salad dressing, yeah.
It's also very good.
That's quite good.
Okay, so the next fruit we're going to talk about is guava.
Oh, guava.
Guava.
Guava is good.
I would say it's the most common one in Taiwan.
It's green and like maybe a baseball, maybe a little bit
Baseball
larger
size,
baseball size. Yeah. And very hard, I would say. It's quite a bit hard. We'll cut it
Texture is quite
into
hard,
cut it different slices. And
Sometimes you
eat
just
them.
eat it like an apple.
Yeah. But it's quite hard. So
It's
maybe
bigger
your
than an
teeth-
apple.
Yes.
Sometimes, most time bigger than an apple.
Mostly
Yeah,
bigger
mostly
than
bigger
an
than an apple.
And I like the texture of the fruit of guava.
Which part? The
So
crunchy
both.
part,
I actually
or
like both.
Both. Okay.
How do you eat the guava?
We
Do you take the seeds out? Do you take the seeds out?
Mostly, I take the seeds out, or I would put it that way. I would take the seeds out and eat them differently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, separately. Yeah, eat them separately because I think
That's
that
weird.
I think that how I bite, the feeling of biting is very different.
Then actually, I'm not as different as you think.
Oh, really?
So I cut it into wedges. We cut
wedges,
guava into wedges, and then I would eat the middle part first, and then I eat the outside part.
The texture is different.
I think we should separate them.
Okay.
But I don't dislike it. I like it. I just eat it separately.
And sometimes there are some seasoning that we will put taste together with guava. We'll put guava into
mostly in night markets.
Night
right?
markets.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll put into a seasoning called plum seasoning.
Plum seasoning.
So can you describe the kind of flavor to it with us?
What does it look like?
Yeah,
It's a light brown powder.
brown or somewhat a little bit pink.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think the taste of this powder is a little bit salty and sour.
Salty and sour.
Okay, yeah.
And a
the
bit sweet, right?
Yes, the sour flavor actually make the fruit taste even more sweeter.
Yeah. I think it draws out the sweetness in the fruit when you eat the fruits with plum powder.
Well, I've never see the powder that way.
Yeah.
But it's quite reasonable, I would say.
And sometimes we also put it in French fries.
Oh, yes.
French fries.
Yeah, especially sweet potato fries in Taiwan. Yeah.
Very good, very good.
I've also heard some people put it on chicken cutlets, but
Well, that's a little bit
too much.
Yeah.
But the personal
choice.
Yeah, I won't blame. Okay, so the next fruit we're going to talk about bananas.
Bananas,
Also an iconic fruit of Taiwan. And actually, in a certain period of time, Taiwanese people export bananas to all over the world. So actually, at that time, bananas are very expensive when you want to buy some in Taiwan. Yeah. So talking about bananas, there are some stories I share with you about. My grandpa actually grew bananas.
Oh,
he's a
really?
farmer. Yeah. Now he's now living in Kaohsiung. Even he's now I think in his 70s, and he's still growing different kind of fruits, and banana is one of them. And when I and my sister was little, we'll in the summertime, summer vacation, we'll get back to my grandpa's house and live there and just go harvest bananas with my grandpa. He would drove a little truck, take both of us around the mountain, and we'll have a ladder and climb up onto the banana trees. And they actually have a special knife called the banana knives for cutting banana. I think I'll say the banana lobes. There's a lobe of bananas, and put them onto the truck. And it's a very, I think it's a good childhood memory for me. Yeah, about bananas.
Yeah,
and even now, when I and my sister and when my family get back to my grandpa's house, we're definitely go to have some bananas together with my grandpa. Yeah,
I think there are actually a lot of different kinds of banana in Taiwan.
Definitely.
Some are like normal size, like the normal banana you see elsewhere.
Yeah.
And they're also very little ones, right?
Little ones. They're more like
tiny ones. Yeah,
tiny ones. Yes, most of bananas.
Only one bite.
Yeah.
It's really, really small. And so do you like this kind of banana?
I like the small ones because they're
I like the small ones too.
The fragrance is more dense. I would say it's more dense, and it's the texture is more.
It's also more fun to eat, because
it's one bite
in
one bite. Yeah, it's very interesting and very cute, I would say. Yeah.
Well,
how about you?
I like a normal one.
You like normal one?
Yes.
Do you know in some other Caribbean countries they have bigger bananas than
bigger bananas? Really?
It's called plantains.
I heard that they even eat banana as a main food.
So it's called plantains.
Plantains. Never heard about it.
It's a bigger banana, and it's a cooking banana. So its flesh is not as soft as regular bananas that we have. They're bigger, and they grill it and they eat it like we eat rice.
Wow, that's
so
cool.
It's some kind of bread. They sometimes deep fried it and then eat it with a lot of different
banana
dishes. Yeah.
So is that sweet or?
No, I don't think it's not. It's not as sweet as
the bananas we have in Taiwan.
Bananas we have. So maybe the bigger the banana, the less sweet it is.
The less sweet it is. Yeah, so separate.
Perhaps
more not so dense.
Okay. So it's interesting to talk about different fruits that they have abroad. Yeah.
Okay, so the next fruit we're going to talk about is that fruit. Okay, that's sugarcane.
Sugarcane is it a fruit?
So sugarcane is I think most people know about sugarcane, but sugarcane is just appearance look like bamboos, maybe.
Yes,
it's
look like bamboo.
Look like bamboos, but there's actually lots of juice inside, very full of juice inside. So when we want to eat some sugarcane, we just peel off its skin and just directly bite them.
Yeah.
And the juice was the juice that's so sweet will just burst out in your mouth. Yeah, very great.
I remember when I was little, there were a lot of sugarcane shops in Taiwan, and then they would have the sugarcane juice that you can buy.
Oh yes.
So they had the big machines that would
they will press
peel the sugar canes and then press them to juice.
Yes, I think there's still some in Taiwan.
Now. I think in some places you have to look for them.
In night markets.
There's one shop I love very much just near my house. So I sometimes when I get back to Taipei, I'll grab some sugarcane juice.
I think sometimes they just give you a pack. And they peel it for you, and then you just eat it. Bite it on the way. I really like sugarcane. And in winter, sometimes they cook the sugarcane juice with ginger, right?
With ginger. And the warm sugarcane juice is also very good.
Versatile. A lot of ways you can eat it.
And we make sugarcane into sugar, right? So it's also just so versatile.
Yeah, it's very good.
To make anything. Yeah. Okay, so the next fruit here is papaya.
Papaya.
So can you describe the appearance of papaya?
I can think it's like
it looks like a papaya.
large potato.
Okay, larger potato.
Yes, large potato.
That's more like a melon, or
Actually, in Mandarin, if we directly translate it, papaya is called woodmelon.
Yes, woodmelon.
Yeah. So I think melon that grows on trees.
Yes, woodmelons. And papaya mostly orange, and we cut off, and there's some seeds just black dots inside. We just scrape them out, and we cut into small.
Kind of like an alien, when you cut it open.
When you're cutting all the fruits.
If you've never seen it before, I think it might scare you the first time you eat a papaya.
It's like some eggs.
Right?
Alien eggs,
like frog eggs.
Frog eggs. A bit like frog eggs. Yeah. Okay. So the next fruit we're going to talk about is called pitaya. The more common name is the dragon fruit.
Dragon fruit.
So so the name it got like a dragon fruit is because it just seems like a fireball. A dragon spit out
fire.
Yeah, fruit on fire, and mostly it's in red color. Just like a dragon.
It's like a fireball.
Yeah.
And actually, I think it's a fruit of a cactus, right?
It's kind of a cactus.
So it's kind of a cactus.
Yeah.
That's very cool. A cactus and a fruit, and it's quite delicious.
Yeah, I love dragon fruit very much, and it's very juicy. It's very juicy, and there are small seeds inside the white fruit. Inside the white fruit.
And also, there are two kinds, right?
There's the red one and white one.
Yeah, red one. Actually, the flavor a bit different, but it's still very good.
Which one do you like?
I don't think there is too much of a difference, right?
The white one is sweeter.
It's actually quite different.
Yeah.
Okay. So what difference is there?
The red one, it has stronger fragrance. Like it just has stronger fragrance. While the white one is sweeter.
Sweeter, white one is definitely sweeter.
So the red one is also quite scary to eat.
Yeah,
when you eat it,
you're full of blood.
It's like you're a vampire. Yeah,
vampire is sucking your blood.
I prefer the white one.
Okay. So the next fruits are a pair of fruits. It's the lychee and longyan we've talked about. There's two different kinds. They're quite the same. They're similar to relatives. So would you like to talk about lychee a bit more with us, James?
Lychee is like it's like dragon skin.
Dragon skin. Yeah.
When you first look at it, it's red, and then it's bumpy. The skin is bumpy, and then you would just peel off the skin and eat the flesh inside.
But the flesh is actually very tender and
very sweet.
Very sweet.
It's actually super sweet.
Super sweet.
And it's a tropical fruit. And inside you have like a pit inside.
A pit inside.
A black pit.
And
inside.
actually, sometimes their worms get into the pit. The
pits.
You have to take care of that.
Every time you peel it off, you have to check if
it's just like some surprise here.
Definitely. Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Yes. Yeah.
Like for me, when I was little, there was a nightmare that actually I ate a guava full of the little worms.
Scary.
And I was scared of papaya for quite some not guava for quite some time.
Wow, that's scary.
That's very scary.
So longyan or lingying is kind of the same, but it's actually appearance very different and a bit smaller. It's the appearance of it, the skin of it is more darker, like a deep brown color.
Yeah.
And the inside of the fruit is a bit smaller than lychee, and it's not as sweet. But the fragrance of it is
different.
It's very special. Yeah, it's different from lychee. A little bit different, and very. I would say the texture of them is more chewy than lychee. I would say.
Yeah, that's why I like it. You know, I used to like lychee much more when I was a kid. But when I grew up, actually lychee, you know, when you eat too much of it, it makes you
uncomfortable.
Yes, it makes your neck, you know, tense up. You know, in Chinese medicine, we believe that lychee is
there's
very
fire.
hot. It's very hot. Yeah, it's going to make you. You know,
make you on fire.
So I think in Chinese medicine, you can't eat too much of lychee.
If you eat too much, your nose will bleeding.
Yeah, definitely. Or your neck will tense up like I do. Yeah, so I like Longyan better when I grew up. Yeah.
Yes, actually in Taiwan, lychee and Longyan, we normally produce honey from these two fruits.
These two kind of
flowers, right?
Flowers, because they're so sweet. Their fruits are so sweet, and so their flowers full of honey. So actually, Taiwanese honeybee
is made from Longyan.
Mostly made from Longyan's flower. Yeah.
Yes,
and I also really like dried Longyan.
Dried Longyan. Yeah.
Very
good.
Kind of very good.
It's called guiyuan.
Guiyuan. Yeah.
Yeah, and we put it in soups, sweet soups.
It's kind of a herbal medicine, actually, in Chinese traditional medicine.
I remember my mom also always cooked like some kind of
guiyuan
soup. Some kind of soup with guiyuan. Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, very great. Okay, so the next one is my favorite. Definitely is a mango. Mangoes. Yeah. So actually, in Taiwan, mangoes. Firstly, the first image of mangoes is like a small, also the apple size fruits, and with yellow or orange skins, and very soft, tender. Why I love mangoes, because mangoes actually have different kinds of them, and every species of mangoes are very different. Their taste and flavors are definitely different.
Yes.
So in Taiwan, there's like I think it's above 20 kinds of different mangoes.
A
lot. So I'll name a few kinds of mangoes I love love more. The first one is called Aiwun mango. Aiwun mango.
It's my favorite.
In Taiwanese. It's also it's your favorite.
Yes.
It's the skin will be red and orange, and it's very, very sweet.
Very sweet. And we export them to Japan sometimes.
Yeah.
For very
Japanese
expensive, mangoes, we export them to Japan.
Yeah. And there is another kind. It's called Yokbun. It's Yuwen in Mandarin. Is another kind. It's a bit greener on the skin and a bit yellow on the screen, and it's not that sweet, but a bit sour. The flavor of it is a bit sour, and it's very suitable for making dried mangoes. Yeah, dried mangoes, mostly made from Yokbun. Another one is Kim Hong. The name of it is actually the golden yellow. Golden yellow, and so the color of it is just yellow and orange. And this kind is actually not so sour and not so sweet, but it's the fragrance of it is very, very great. It's very, very good. It's suitable for making, like, put on ice or different, mostly suitable for different kinds of produce you made from mangoes. So these are the three kinds I love the most. And also another special kind of mangoes I also love very much is the wild mangoes.
That's my favorite.
The wild mangoes. It's a bit smaller and very green.
Very small.
Very small and green. And it's very... The flavor is very
fragrant.
And
it's very powerful mango flavor.
Yeah. The sourness is very, very strong. Yeah.
And it makes your mouth itchy.
A bit itchy.
Because it's quite potent. And you sometimes get allergic to wild mango.
A little bit mango, a little bit allergic. Yeah.
Wild mango especially.
Yeah, and it's very chewy. Yeah, very great.
It's very good.
So that's all about mangoes and what I love about. So is there any other fruits you like so much?
What's your favorite fruit, Daniel?
Well, my favorite one is watermelon.
Watermelon. Okay.
Yes.
A common fruit?
Yes. Actually, in Taiwan, we have two types of watermelon. The one with red flesh.
Red flesh?
And the other one is the one with yellow flesh.
Yellow flesh. So the yellow flesh one is more like a round shape.
Yes, round shape.
Yeah, round shape and a bit smaller.
And its skin has dark stripe.
Dark stripe on it?
Yes.
So which one do you like more?
I prefer the red one.
The red one, okay. So
Normally,
reason
the
is-
red one is much larger than the yellow one. And I think that the reason why I love it
Sometimes
is
sweeter, right?
yes, sweeter.
Sweeter.
The texture of the red one is so amazing.
Yeah. Very juicy.
That's
The
definitely
grainy texture of
Great
the
texture.
of the core of the is flesh.
Wow.
one of my favorites. Is watermelon juice
Yeah,
Oh,
very
in
juicy.
summer. Yeah, watermelon juice and guava juice. Actually,
guava juice. I love guava
I really
juice
like
also
guava
very
juice,
much.
yeah.
And definitely put some ice into them
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
make into a ice shake. Yeah.
it's really nice.
I would
Really,
say
really nice.
watermelon is the best fruit in summer. That can quench
yeah,
your
yeah,
thirst.
Definitely.
So
yeah.
great. So great.
Do you eat it with the seeds or not?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm too lazy to put.
Yeah, me
Put in
too.
the seeds.
So I eat with the seeds.
Yeah. Okay. So how about you, James?
My favorite is the king of fruits,
The king
durian.
of fruits.
Durian.
Durian.
Actually, quite
The
controversial.
smelly.
Controversial
durian?
fruit.
Okay.
You know, in Taiwan. Yeah, some people like it, some people hate it. Yeah. So I was talking about durians, right?
Yeah.
We had sort of technical difficulty.
Difficulties.
One of our cameras ran out of space.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was talking about durian. So I said the people who like it love it.
Yeah.
The people who don't like it hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and so
how do
I
you
really
eat-
do like it.
How do you eat durian?
I eat durian. I freeze it before I
Oh,
eat it, and then when you eat it, it tastes like ice cream.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's texture or the
Texture is like ice cream, and the taste is of course durian. Taste of durian. Yeah.
Oh, so I've never ever tasted one of the durians before. I've never tried
eaten
one.
durian. Yeah,
So is it sweet or
it's very
How's the
sweet,
flavor?
quite
Very
sweet,
sweet.
yeah?
and it has just that signature durian flavor.
Oh,
It depends if you like it or not. Yeah.
yeah.
So
Okay, maybe
go
I
try
will go
it
try
sometime.
one.
It's
yeah,
quite a bit
sometime.
expensive in Taiwan.
Yeah, quite expensive. Yeah, so that's the reason why
I
I've
think
never
that's the
tried
main
it.
reason. Yeah.
Yeah, and my mother hate durian, so
Oh, okay.
my family
Yeah.
never have one before. Yeah,
Definitely go try it out.
yeah. Okay. So the next fruit we're going to share about is pomegranate. 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 Yeah. that's how it's
Pomegranate.
Pomegranate.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's a fruit and with a small little kind of like cells inside
Small
it,
seeds.
small seeds inside it. And actually, I love the texture of those seeds very much. It's like tasting it's a bit like orange or a tangerine,
Well,
like
Corn.
core. Yeah.
yes,
corn.
the texture is like a corn.
Yeah. And actually that put into teas are very great as well. Yeah. We're cooking the teas. Okay, so the next one is also very special in Taiwan. It's called wax apple.
Oh, wax apple.
It's the shape of wax apples like a bell and a bit red or a little bit green. And the texture of it is just like an apple. But
No.
actually sweeter and sour. It's
not like a-
it's quite the same.
It's not the same. Not the same. My
Really?
mother is from Pingdong, the home of wax apple.
So how would you
Don't like me.
describe the
Apple
texture
is
of
different
wax
from wax apple.
Really?
Yes, just
Apple
like
is
a
good. Wax apple is terrible.
No.
And then
You're
wax
terrible.
apple is like chewing on paper. You know,
Paper.
just chewing like some
No, why?
how dare you.
How dare you say
How
wax
dare you.
apple
no
is paper?
taste at all.
It's very sweet.
It depends on. I think it depends on the quality of the one you eat.
Yeah, actually, I think the most special part of the wax apple is the middle part.
Yes.
the middle part is like a
Like a meat.
like a web. You know,
Yes, like a
yeah,
web.
like a web. Yeah, it's a bit
like a cold web
cold,
inside
yeah.
of apple.
Actually,
That's
in
Do you know why
Mandarin,
there's cold webs inside and wax apple?
Why?
Why?
Because nobody eats it.
I eat them. I eat them, no matter it's web or not. Okay.
Actually, in Mandarin, the wax apple is 莲雾. Wu is like mist or fog.
Or fog.
Or don't
So-
eat it.
So
Eat
I
them.
think it comes from the middle part of wax apple.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know about that reason. Okay, so wax apple, there are actually some very expensive species. They're actually the competition of wax apples in Taiwan. And they will try to compete different kinds of wax apples. Different farmers grow in different farmland. So I think there are some famous species called like Black Pearl or some Black King Kong. It's just like the name of some pirate ships. Yeah, but
Black Beauty.
Black Beauty, yeah, they're also Black Beauty. So mostly the wax apple are in black if they're very expensive or is very high level
Are they
wax
black?
apples.
Dark red.
Yeah, I think dark
Darker,
red, maybe
yeah.
the dark
Crimson.
dark red, crimson. Oh, crimson. Okay, yeah, it's a bit crimson.
Okay, next one.
Okay, so the next one is Taiwanese prune.
Prunes.
Prune. It's prunes, but it's green.
Yes.
Yeah. And there's a lot. It's very juicy inside, and there's a core. There's a big seed inside.
I think when you eat it, have you ever tried,
Yeah.
natto?
Natto. Oh, you said natto in Japan.
Yeah, natto in
Natto.
Japan. Yeah.
Natto.
It's kind of, you have this kind of
Well,
stringy texture.
Yes, a little.
Yeah.
When you eat Taiwanese prunes, sometimes the flesh is a little bit stringy, right?
Yeah, but sometimes
Yes.
it's a bit like pears, a bit like
Pears,
Western,
yeah.
a pear, like pears. Yeah,
But it's harder.
yeah, it's a bit harder.
It's tougher, yeah.
tougher. Yeah,
I think someone even use milky to describe.
this kind of
Yes.
texture. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so next one is persimmon.
Oh, persimmon.
Persimmon.
Persimmon,
Okay, you like
yeah.
persimmon?
I do.
Okay, so
Yes.
persimmon is actually the fruit in winter season.
I like
Yeah.
it fresh.
I like it fresh. Also, and some kinds of persimmon is actually very sweet. Very sweet.
Yeah.
But most of the time, mostly I would say persimmon are really dry when I'm eating them. They're not so juicy. But I like juicy fruits more, so persimmon is not my choice.
Do you prefer the soft one or the hard one?
I like the hard one.
I like
more.
both.
I like hard one more.
I like hard one.
Soft ones just taste like slimes. So,
Okay.
Yes.
yeah. Okay, so next one is a star fruit.
Star fruit.
It's a kind of also another alien kind of fruit. It's
It
shaped
really looks like a star.
a star. really,
The cross section of this
Yeah.
fruit.
And the taste, really, you can't
Yeah.
describe it.
Just
I don't
Google
know how
that.
to describe it.
just Google that, or
Seriously.
maybe just find one and try it. It's hard for us to describe.
If you're looking at the video version on YouTube, then
Yeah.
we will show you a
We'll show
picture.
you a picture.
But
And-
if you're listening to a podcast, go find
Yeah,
it.
and if you find that one is alien, just leave a comment for us. You tell us which planet they come from.
yeah.
Normally,
Okay.
I will eat star fruit with plum seasoning.
Yeah, plum seasoning, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Sometimes we make star fruit into juice. Very good.
Yes.
So they're very, very suitable for summer. Okay, so the next one we're going to talk about is orange and also tangerine.
Tangerine.
or the mandarin orange if you've heard about that. So these kind of just common fruits. They're just everywhere in Taiwan. But there's something more special about these kind of fruits is about pomelo and grapefruits.
Pomelo.
Pomelos, I think pomelos are kind of a special kind of fruits in like Asian region. You seldom find them in like European or other part of the world.
Yeah, it's more difficult to find them
It's
in
more
in
difficult
Europe,
to find them. Yeah, and mostly the most popular kind of pomelo here in Taiwan, we call them wendan or bundan. And this kind of pomelos we mostly have them in autumn and with a special. I think it's a special holiday for Taiwanese
Yeah.
people.
Mid-autumn
Mid-autumn
festival.
Yes.
festival, and we eat pomelo together,
And then you wear its peel on your
it's
head.
on your head. Very
Yeah.
cute. Yeah, and with barbecues, yeah, we celebrate
yeah.
that festival together.
Yeah.
Okay. So
The next one, I think, one of the most special ones.
most special
here
one
in
in
Taiwan.
Taiwan. Yeah. I've never heard about them in any
never.
other country. It's called describe it as a custard apple.
Yeah, it's a custard apple.
Custard apples.
So could you describe its appearance?
Well, I think it looks like the head of a Buddha.
Yeah.
Head of a Buddha. So that's the name it comes from in Mandarin. It's called Shikya or Shijia, and it's actually the name of the Buddha in Taiwanese or Chinese. Yeah.
And the texture, I think it's just like the name says. It's like custard.
It's like custard.
It's very sweet.
very, it's extraordinarily
Yeah.
sweet. It's
And
crazy.
It's white, and
Yeah,
then
it's white.
you have little like black seeds inside.
Yes,
black pits
the
inside.
flesh actually wrap is seeds.
Wraps around the seeds,
around
and then you
seeds.
just eat it like one bite at a time.
Sometimes it's too sweet that I have to drink lots of water when I taste it.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to have a whole custard apple at one time.
Definitely, it's more like sharing food.
Sure, I share
And
food.
Yes.
also, it's quite expensive, so you
Yeah,
don't
it's very
have
expensive.
it all the time in Taiwan.
Yeah.
And also, only during some seasons.
Or giving some gifts or presents to other
yeah.
people.
So
we use custard apples.
Definitely, it's good when you try them for
once a year or twice a year. Yeah. Okay, so there's another very, very special fruit here in Taiwan. It's called anana. Have you heard about anana?
No,
I've
What's
never
it-
tried it
that?
before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's
but I can't describe. Hello, it's James from post production. So we just discovered that this part of the video does not have audio. Adobe Audition let me down, but I'm going to do this in voiceover. Okay. So this part we're talking about ananas, which is a very special fruit in Taiwan. It's only found in places like Nantou, which is a landlocked city in Taiwan, and it's mostly an aboriginal fruit. So you can't really buy it elsewhere, and then you can only eat it like when you're in this city. And I think they have a very special way to eat it. They actually mix it with Sprite, and which is very special to me. And I've actually tried it before because one of Yen's roommates brought it to Hsinchu for us to try. And I really can't describe the taste of it. You know, it tastes a little bit sour and a little bit like tropically, and I think sometimes it has also like an alcohol flavor to it, which is quite special because you don't really have alcohol in it. Yeah. So I think that's about all the time we have for today. And if you have a chance, go visit our Facebook fan page and also follow us on YouTube. Subscribe to us on YouTube or Spotify. And we'll see you next time. And if you have a chance, although not right now, please also come to visit Taiwan and try our fruits. You know, you're definitely in for a surprise and a treat. We'll see you next time.